Dancers, if you're like me, then you hate being injured. And for me, there's nothing worse than just sitting around and not knowing what to do with yourself when you can't take class and you can't work out and you're injured, right? And for me, I just received a surgery that has made me non-weight bearing for 6 weeks on my lower extremity. So I decided that I'm gonna develop this class specifically because I want to help people like myself who do not like sitting around and want to actually maintain some of their technique and core control. This course is focused on seated exercise. So in this course, you're going to find a few routines for mobility, for core control, for upper body control, and also just some fun ballet exercise-like things to make you feel like your connection with ballet has not been completely lost and you're totally detached from the classroom, being a non-weight bearing injured person. So instead of sitting out on the sidelines, doing nothing, taking notes, let's get started on your journey to maintain your core strength and your arms, your posture, and your mobility while you're non-weight bearing on one side. Today, we're going to be focusing on a arms routine. So I have 2 different color bands here, one light, one medium. I'm going to be doing a series of exercises that are going to work my upper body and stabilize through my spine. I'm also sitting on what I call an Eric's pad. And if you don't have one of these or you would like one of these, you can grab it at my Amazon store. These pads are a foam pad, but it also has a little squish to it. So instead of just sitting on a chair, which is static, it doesn't move, you can sit on an Eric's pad on your chair or a little bit of a bouncy ball, and you will get a little bit more challenge through the core and have more activation of muscles. So let's first start with finding our posture in the seated position. And I'm going to keep my leg elevated for medical reasons. You can do whatever you want with your non-weight bearing leg. Keep it elevated, or if you would like, if you're okay to put it down on the floor, then go ahead and do that at this time. We're going to go ahead and just start with some deep breathing and find our alignment in neutral here. So make sure your shoulders aren't leaning back. If you've been doing a lot of sitting, you're probably going to want to lean forward just a little bit. So try to find that alignment where your ear goes through your shoulder, ribs, and hip. And we're going to arch and come to neutral. Big exhale. Fill the belly up with air. Activate. Fill the belly up. Exhale and activate through the core. Fill the belly up. Exhale. Up. Exhale. And filling it up and exhaling. Good. Just making sure that your alignment is nice and aligned before we start this exercise routine today. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we're sitting in neutral spine, and you're going to take your band and we're going to hold it about shoulder width right here. So I'm just opening it enough for some tension, and I'm going to keep my elbows soft, not locked. I'm going to keep my body a little bit forward and in neutral, and we're going to raise up here. 1 and down, 2 and down, 3 and down. Big exhale, 4 and down. Think of activating the core with each repetition that you go up, and we're stopping at shoulder height. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. I'm gonna have you incline the neck and incline the neck, incline and incline and incline and incline, and shake your head. No. Shake your head, yes. Good. Okay, next exercise. We're gonna bring our arms up to where we would be about in first position. So you're not gonna be straight across like you're at your shoulder height and right here, because that's not where first goes. It's a little bit of a cascade down, right? So we're gonna be here. I'm gonna have you bend your elbows a little bit more than you normally would with first position. And we're just opening one arm and looking towards or past that arm you're opening and then coming back in. So you're going open and look, come back in. You are gonna wanna feel and activate through the core here, because as you turn your head, it will challenge your neuromuscular system and challenge your balance in that seated position a little bit, especially if you're on this dynamic device or something else similar. So you're gonna have a little slack in the middle, first position, good alignment, ready, 5, 6, 7, 8, we go. Turn the head, don't move the shoulders, just opening the arm and turning the head. And open the arm, turn the head, and open the arm, turn the head, open, and close, and open, and close, and open, and close, and open, and close. Good. Band down, relax those shoulders. Let's just do a little bit of mobility with our upper body because it gets so stiff. We're gonna take those arms behind our head. We're gonna hold neutral spine, so don't let your ribs flare open. And you're going to just rotate right and center, left, center. Think of your hips being fixed, and all you're doing is you're rotating on a spindle from that middle back. This area usually gets really super tight. So you want your eyeballs to kind of lead the way here, and it will help your body respond to letting it go into a further range of this rotation. Couple more. All right, and relax. Just roll those shoulders back. Good. Now, we're gonna work on some bis and tris. So if you have one leg that you can still stand on, or that you're okay to actually secure the band down, you can put it under your foot of your standing leg. So you'll take your bands, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna work on some bicep curls. Nothing crazy. And if you have free weights and you prefer to use those, go grab those. All right, ready for bicep curls? 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1. Palms come up, 2. Don't lean back with it, 3. Use the core. Exhale, inhale. Keep going. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's just hold here at end range. Keep your posture up nice and tall, and then big exhale, we're gonna slowly lower it. Very nice, very nice. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to work on our triceps. So this arm is gonna be your anchor. You're gonna hold it here, and you're going to take one arm and bend it back. Now, when you do triceps, we don't wanna lock into hyperextension because that's not the position that we're trying to emphasize in ballet, right? We don't want an arabesque with hyperextended joints at the upper body. Not cool. So, we're going to take our arm in, anchor it, and then I only want you to bring your arm down to being straight, like a line through the side of your body. So not this, this. So you're going up and down and up, holding the core, down. And if you're looking at yourself in a mirror like I am in the camera, you can see that your spine should line up with your arm, your ear, your ribs, your hip, all that stuff. It should all be lining up. 7 and 8. We're gonna go to 10, so do 2 more if you're able. 9 and 10. Very good. Okay, I'm gonna swivel myself around here. And let's go ahead and go to the other side now. So anchoring with one arm and extending with the other and keeping the trunk up nice and tall. Going 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up, 5 and up, 6 and up, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, relax. Just let those arms flow. Get a drink of water if you need to. For this next exercise, what we'll be doing is we're gonna take our arms up and kind of think of thumbs up like this, but you can just bring your thumbs down. We're gonna have a little slack in the middle, and we're gonna pull this back like we're drawing a bow and arrow, and we're gonna rotate at our core simultaneously. And we're gonna slowly bring it back to center. Now notice, I want you to think of your hip or this side of your trunk. This is actually making the rotation initiate, not that your arm is doing all the work and you're kind of like doing this from the upper body. The muscles I actually want active and shortening, I want these muscles to contract down here and come back, okay? So let's try this here. We're just doing bow and arrow twists for the core. 5, 6, 7, 8. We draw it back, shorten, and relax, nice and slow. Let's alternate. And draw it back. Core's aligned. You might have more range on one side than the other. That's okay. Keep alternating. Really think of where the muscle activation initiates from, not just the arm. Try not to lean back as you rotate. Try to keep that idea of the plumb line in mind that we talked about earlier multiple times. Doing great. Really think core is rotating me. All right, and relax. Gonna do some nice stretches to cool down. So go ahead and hold the bottom of your chair and bring that arm up and over, port a bras, and hold. And exhale, come up, go to the other side. Exhale and come up, and let's rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're allowed to, you can go ahead and bend forward with one leg straight at a time, or you can just do a forward fold with your legs both down on the floor. And rotate. And rotate. And come back up. All right, that is all for our workout today. I hope you've enjoyed this seated class and you'll join me for our next one. Have a great day, dancers, and remember to try to stay positive about healing even though it really isn't fun right now.